T3 Talks. How are you guys doing today? I'm Dr. Matt Parker. I'm taking over for the Bedside Manners T3 Talks today. Rick, how are you?
I'm going to tell you, Doc, I am awesome, but this awesome book that's sitting there by this smashing young man that's here, what is this that we have here, Doc?
I'm flattered. Thank you for that lead in there. So, recently wrote a book. It's been a long time coming. For those that don't know, I really, really like serving the 50 plus population. I think at the age of 50, when you after you hit that milestone, your body has the potential to not do the things that you want to do, and I like getting people back on the right track. This book is filled with a ton of information in regards to kind of the myths that are out there. We talk about the common mistakes that people make, how to correct those mistakes. I dive into back pain and knee pain, and even if you don't have those things, it's wonderful to know so you can stay on top of the game there a little bit. I talk a little bit about fitness mistakes. I talk about nutrition a little bit. So I touch upon all those kinds of things after the age of 50 that I commonly see in here to kind of make you guys, the most, to live a more active, independent life so you can live, do whatever you want in your 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond. So I do appreciate the shout out. You can find that on Amazon. We'll get a link to it. So it actually went... I went number one in the fitness injury prevention category, so I was pretty excited about that. So wonderful information in there, all my life's work. So, but yeah, I appreciate that.
Well, you've made my life better, Doc, and I know I don't look like it because I shaved my beard. You guys, I'm 48 years old. I'm 2 years away from 50, and since I've met Doc, again, it has improved. So it's not just theory; it's whatever it's actually execution, and that's the nice thing about when Doc was telling me about writing his book is that I knew he had the case studies and the data to back it up. You guys, so bravo! If you haven't picked it up, pick up 2 copies because what I often say is you pick up one for yourself and one to give away. You autograph it for someone, and that's the gift of reading. You just keep recycling it and passing it on and passing it on. So what are we talking about today, Doc?
Let's talk about something I actually talked about in my book here a little bit. So, it is summertime, and we are taking vacations, but we're only taking 2-week vacations. Otherwise, we're still in the office. We're still working. We're stuck at our desks, and I want to talk more about movement breaks at work. So what that consists of. So I see people all the time. They want to do the standing desks, and they're pretty obsessed with their posture, and I tell people the biggest thing I see is that your body craves movement. So
yep.
Even if you sat with perfect posture, just like this, for 8 hours a day, you didn't move, you'd still feel like the Tin Man come 5 p.m. So what is it that we can do in order to kind of improve that? So, Rick, I know you have some wonderful things that you have people do, so tell me more.
Well, one of the beautiful things about being an ADHD kid, all right, is that I always have ants in my pants, and I'm always moving. And, Miss McCracken was a nice thing, and my mom would be like literally drop down and give me 20. So it was one of the things at the Marine Corps, it was really easy for me to stop and work out. Here's the other Mythbuster that's out there. When you're out deployed in a Victor unit, you lose a little bit. Like that's my typical sitting at a desk. I'm at a Humvee, I'm driving from position to position, and we would break in between. Like I'd go, hey Doc, how many push-ups you can give me real quick? And you'd jump out the truck and you would sit there and you'd start do some push-ups. And then they'd go, oh, we got to go now. We got to extract. I'm like, come on, Doc, get in the car. We got to go. And we push out. That is funny because now when you're in the office or like you and I, let's say we're in the clinical hospital and we're working, we're standing for longer periods of time and we're sitting for longer periods of time. So what do I do? Well, I offer an old school like visual cue. All right, going off the that we're all visual learners or most of us are visual learners. I know that most of us carry car keys. Now, visual and audio, all right? When you shake the keys, people kind of hear that. But what I like to do is I take these, and when I come home or come to the office, I'll take my keys, and I'll place them on the desk. Just like that. So now if I'm typing and I'm doing whatever, and I see those keys, yes, my posture gets up, but it might get me to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just do some air punches, all right? I call this the windshield wiper. We know the wall slides. A lot of those exercises that we've done for physical therapy, but the key to move better is use a visual key. All right? So now if you're sitting at your desk and Doc walks by and his keys jingle, you know what you're going to do? 1, 2, 3, air punch. You do some wall sides. So your body starts to listen in and be present for that movement. And I'll tell you that, again, it's like the formula, frequency plus duration equals results. It's not getting dressed to go to the gym. It's just moving a little bit throughout the day. So that's a nice way that I like to use visual keys. Now, what specific do? I do some specific exercise that I like. I love the wall slides, you guys, and I'm going to go off mic here for a second. Exactly. So something like that keeps the shoulder blades, all right? Then the other thing is, like we've talked in previous videos, is if I go ahead and I just see my keys and I'm like, oh, okay, you know what I'm going to do? My weight's going back, and as we all know, it gets the glutes to fire because I have the confidence and the trust that my chair is there. And as I'm doing that, I can lower my chair in different degrees so the chair can go lower. And it does. You don't need to do you don't have to sit down, but it's okay. My name is Rick Noda, and I do sit-at squats. Because we're at the workplace. We're just trying to keep everything moving. And if we keep circulation moving, then we will feel better. I know there's a study that says that the human body was only meant to sit down for 20 minutes a day. That's it. 20 minutes. And we sit down for much, much longer than that. But we often don't do these little tricks to do that. So last little trick, you guys, is this. Is now as I hear the keys and the keys start to jingle around, I've done my squats, I've done all of that. It's also a nice key to, am I hydrated? Have I eaten lunch? Because then if I'm moving, I need the fuel. Am I using 89 or 89, 83, 91 octane? Oh my God, you see how these podcasts are relating? It's amazing. All right. And that, again, goes back to what part of my day is it? Have I done my task from 3 o'clock from my sleep hygiene? You see, you guys, it's a lifestyle. And that use of transitioning, what we learn from physicians, nurses, from workout sessions, really, it's our way of tricking ourselves to keep our bodies moving. And then that language supports that, and it creates a lifestyle.
Awesome. I recommend something else for my patients as well. So I like the visual key that Rick uses. I use what we all have in our pockets, our phone. Every 20 minutes, every 25 minutes, this alarm goes off. Crap, time to stand up, move around, whatever that is.
There it is. Oh, he's doing the breakdancing.
I'm gonna knock over the mic here. But yeah,
that was a worm.
Spin, move, turn, twist, put the arms up in the air. Whatever it is that just to move, get those joints moving, get the WD-40 in here, like we talked earlier, the Tin Man. Yep. With his Tin Man side effects here. Thank you, Rick. But again, keep it moving. Be less obsessed with your posture and sitting in this ideal posture or with the standing desks. If you have a standing desk, great. But if you stand for a long period of time, sit for a little bit. Sit, stand, sit. Just get up and down. Keep moving. It's going to help with focus. You're going to feel a lot better. You're going to stay out of my office. You're not going to have back pain and neck pain. You're going to decrease your chances of doing that as well, which is always wonderful. But besides that, Rick, anything else?
My parting words is this, you guys, is if you enjoy your job, then it's not work. But a lot of times your work requires you to do things where you're sitting down. So I often say, can you come out and play, is another analogy with that. Because you're playing in your office. You're just playing in different ways. And if I said, hey, Doc Parker, will you do me a quick favor? You do some squats with me? If you were 10 years old and you were in a classroom, like, totally do it. I'll totally do that. But when we get older, I'm more mature. No, I can't do that because he might say, who cares? I'm going to tell you something right now. When my back's at an 8, I could be in the middle of a restaurant watching the Cubs game in the World Series, and I'm stretching my back. That's a true story. Lady goes to me, what are you doing? I go, you've never suffered from back pain, right? And I don't care that the Cubs are playing in the World Series, but I feel like someone's going, wham! And these stretches are what's going to help. Movement is going to help do that. So just let yourself be a kid.
Even dance. Put on some music and dance a little bit.
Yo soy Salsita. Usted sabe eso, chiquitico. All right, you guys. I love it, Doc.
That's it.
Dale. See you guys soon.
Take care. Hey, Dr. Matt Parker here with Parker Physio, where we specialize in helping those over the age of 50 that are struggling with aches and pains get back to feeling healthy and living an active, mobile, independent lifestyle while avoiding those pain pills and costly surgeries. If you'd like to reach me, you can go ahead and call me at 858-900-3361. Again, that number is 858-900-3361. My email address is my name, Matt, with just one T, MAT@parkerphysio.com, or you can go to my website, parkerphysio.com, where I have plenty of information on things like how to help back pain and shoulder pain, neck, foot, knee and ankle, sciatica. If it hurts, there's information on that website. So please go check that out, and look forward to talking to you soon. Take care.
Thanks for checking out our videos. If you want to go ahead and subscribe, go ahead and hit that button right below. Or if you want to check out the latest video right here over my shoulder, go ahead and click that link. If you want to check us out on our social networks, we're at T3 Body Encinitas. That's T3 Body Encinitas. Or shoot me a quick email at info@T3 Body Encinitas, where our motivation inspires you to be better. See you guys soon.